matchup. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
But
Mine finished loading. Is anybody still loading?
it looks like Dory might have a tiny little sliver left. I don't know if that's him or if it's somebody else, but I'm done loading. So
I don't
maybe
know.
Cloud,
Maybe
maybe.
maybe it's Cloud. I don't know
I
because
have no
mine
idea.
finished loading a while ago. It usually happens. Is that sometimes happen on ladder. It looks like you're finished, but like the tiny little bit, you don't load,
Oh
and it
yeah,
takes
yeah.
forever for the game to start.
And then you have your mouse and I mean, then you have your hands on the mouse and keyboard, and you're like, "Come on,
Yeah.
come on!"
Okay. It looks like the game started.
All right, so I'll introduce the players down here in the bottom right-hand side. We do have Satz, um, and he's going to be spawning as the pink Zerg. And you want to introduce the other player?
On the top left-hand corner, we see Dory. Currently on 1 kill. He's a Terran player. His parade push was very aggressive. So, do you think we might see that in this game as well?
Belshire is a little bit more of a windy map. I wouldn't be surprised if Sats went for a early-ish fourth. Normally, what you will see is you'll see the Terran build the third command center towards the bottom of the base. Excuse me, and he will fly it over to the forward third location, and then rally down to the fourth and third base, which is usually an indicator that they want to be aggressive. Because if you take it at the other location, which is over here, it's kind of across the map. So
Yeah.
it's really just when he decides to get his third, or if he decides to get his third at all. Who knows? It looks like he is
I
actually
really
going to go for CC first, though. So this is interesting.
I really think that's like a recent meta development when Terrans started taking the third to like the bottom, to the bottomward, like the upward to their base
Yeah, yeah,
as a
yeah.
third base because they realized the ramp between the natural and that potential third base is much easier to hold than trying to walk all the way across the map.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's really spread out. Plus, another thing is that if that third, that forward third that I'm looking at right now is guarded by mutas, and your natural is guarded by mutas. I mean, not by mutas, but from mutas. Then most likely your main's going to be pretty safe from mutas too. Rather than having them kind of split out in a line, when when you do that, it's kind of difficult to defend against multi-pronged attacks because there's like I don't know, there's three ramps. Well, there's two ramps and then one entrance point, and then I don't know. It's a really
And
rampy map, you know.
the recent seems like nowadays Zerg surprise meter attack when they make about 13 to 18 meter and they fly it directly to the main base and they start killing shit and the Terran has no turret prepared and the Lings are running to the third base. That's kind of problematic for Terran nowadays.
Yeah.
Uh, Maybe we might see that, but we do see a gasless opening from Satz. So Satz, after seeing that early command center, might be playing very greedy.
Yeah, he might be going for a third hatch immediately. As actually, it looks like this drone. Where is it rallied to? Actually, it doesn't show where it's rallied to. Now, if this SCV sees that he's going to be going for an early third base, which I'm not actually sure that he is at this point. Oh yeah, the 300 minerals were for the queens. My bad. I didn't even know they were started yet. So maybe this drone will go down. Now normally you will not see a Terran try to block a third base when they do this kind of opener. Now, last game, it was a different story, you know, like, he opened up with Reaper, he was very safe, but I'm pretty sure if he tries to block the third in this game, then he will probably get really heavily punished for it, because he did open up CC first.
Actually, a very interesting build from Dory. He does
Oh
not
no.
have the reactor on the barracks, and he only has one gas, so it's kind of difficult to go Banshee in this situation. Okay, he's adding the reactor only now, but I think he want to get some marine production, be safe, not get punished for the early command center, and then move on to Hellions.
Yeah, it just looks like this is going to be Hellions, because off of the one gas, you can't really afford anything else. Now, he doesn't have a Reaper on the map, so this engineering bay will be easily cleaned up. Two gases coming down now from Sats. Dory didn't see that, I don't think. No, he didn't see any of the gases. Now, this is actually really
Oh,
greedy by Dory, though, dropping a engineering bay at the third when you go CC first. I would imagine that Satch would want to punish that, and might be relatively easy to do so.
I think Satz might be going for the build I was just mentioning, Life's
Six.
muta Roach to muta build.
Oh, I see.
So
Yes.
so sudden tech switch because that is the gas timing is usually at that timing. Or looking at the amount of queens he have, he might be going for the Scarlet greedy third base build.
Yeah. Now, he does, Dory scans the main actually, and there's nothing there. There's no tech at all. Sat's sitting at about 50 gas now. I'm not sure what he's going to be doing. He hasn't spent it on any tech yet. So maybe he'll place the tech up where this creep tumor is so it won't get scanned or something. I don't know.
He still hasn't seen the third base. This is really bad for Dory.
Yep. Roach Warren is going down. Hellions are on the way, but this Roach, I imagine he would get out probably around 3 to 5 Roaches just to hold off the Hellions, like you said, and then into Mutalisk, Mainling, and then, just standard macro game from there up to Hive, Ultras, etc. But yeah, I don't think these Hellions are going to do anything, especially if they're spotted, which they are by the links on the watchtower, so he knows they're there.
Not only that, there is actually a wall off, and there's potentially 3 queens that can defend the map at this point. So,
No.
and the Water Hellions, they get through
Yeah.
that wall off. Sats, can't feel too good about that.
Ouch.
Oh, he might wanna pull away the drones. The 4 queens, definitely gonna clean this up, but the damage has been done.
Yeah, at
And
this
the links
point,
only coming out now. The slow links. So, yeah, so this is a Scarlet build. That one wave of links is supposed to be used to defend the Hellions, but it might just hit him too soon because it's usually a 6 Hellion timing that he won't watch out for.
yeah, and he doesn't have a Baneling nest down, and the stem timing is going to hit pretty soon, actually. The first medevac is making its way on the field. Keep in mind, it's not a reactored starport, so he will be getting out one medevac at a time. I imagine after the second one, he'll probably build a reactor. And then, try to push across the
Widow
map.
Mine drops.
Oh, you
Oh,
think
the
so?
Widow Mine drop.
Ooh, he needs
Oh,
to be
that
able to
can't
scout
be-
this.
Oh,
I think
no.
he'll see it. I think he'll see it. Yep, he
Oh,
will
he
see it.
sees it.
Yep.
He sees the starport. Oh, I assume he does.
Well, I mean, it's
If
a matter of if he actually was paying attention or not. I don't know if he was. There is 3 roaches on the way, but there's still no detection here, and the layer's only halfway done.
Okay, I don't think he saw that medevac.
Yeah, I think he knows that he needs to run away now.
Oh no.
1 minute Widow Mine is going to burrow. Let's see how many kills it can get. Oh, it only gets 2, so that's not too bad.
There's another one dropping in the natural, and what I assume is third base.
Yeah.
Pull away the drones. Pull away the drones.
This
Ouch.
one only gets 4
4
kills. So I've seen more brutal Widow Mine shots, to be honest. This one might be a little more brutal if he doesn't. Oof. Okay, so that one did get 5 kills. So
And then
far,
the Marine did the damage.
yeah. So now, Satz doesn't actually have anything to hold this off besides pure Ling. But
That is the Scarlet build, the gasless Scarlet build.
yeah,
You're not supposed to actually get harassed by this. From what I imagine, like he should. Okay, he does have an OFC, so this will get cleaned up. And the main and the natural had a spore crawler. He actually sees the third base with his links, but he's not doing anything about it.
oh, what the? There's been 36 workers killed this game.
Already.
Yeah.
Wow. What I assume the Hellion, the drop, and the Marine push, I think did the damage.
Satz is only behind by 2 workers. That's not normal. You don't just go behind. You don't lose 50% of the workers that you've had all game and then just be behind by 2. This guy likes his
Keep in mind
drones.
that Terran has mules.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he stimmed his Marines. I don't know why he did that. Just to kill off these lings.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he
Just
really
to-
doesn't want to take any more damage
Lose
on
that-
this third, but I mean, you can repair it, you know. It's not a Nexus.
Yep, that's Terran.
Yep. So-
And look like the drop on the third base didn't do anything. The creep spread is decent from Satz. He might want to grab the fourth base and play this out really greedy.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know what Satz's plan is, honestly. He's still building roaches. He's getting roach speed. It will be finishing up in about 5 seconds-ish. So,
Oh, this is gonna be the 2-2 Baneling, +2/+2 Ling Baneling Roach timing. It actually hits the Terran very hard, especially if they're going Widow Mines. And the parade push is starting, so I hope Satz sees this ASAP.
yeah.
This is
Well, I mean, like the
Uh,
thing is that the counterattacks, like I said, you usually see them put it at the forward base. You usually don't see it at the behind base. Now he does have a lot of roaches, 7 more on the way. There are no marauders in this mix as of yet. He is cleaning up creep, but his banlings are gonna finish before he can get in here. And
Centrifugal hooks looks to be about to finish as well, and centrifugal hooks does finish. The Marines are overstinned, and roaches can absorb some of the. Oh
yeah, there
Okay,
are
he
still a
did-
lot of roaches though, and you know these are all really weak marines for only 3 medevacs, 2 medevacs because he's dropping with one of them now. So
no! Oh, he even sees the medevac drop, so.
yeah, he's going for a counterattack actually. This is really smart. And Overlord does come down.
He has nothing. It is natural, or his third base. His third base is gonna lose a lot of workers, and there's an engagement going down.
Yeah, you can't pay attention to this. He only has 1 baneling, but look at how red all these marines are. They're going to be pretty tender. They're going down pretty fast, no matter if you have marauders or not.
And
Ooh, what happened there?
The drop in the natural as well. The third base gets destroyed, and he's getting pooped on right now. Okay, so the third is gonna be heavily delayed. Oh, he really needs to clean up the Widowmine on his third.
That was actually a really good move, pooping on that. You know, not something that I say often, that pooping on stuff is good. Ooh, friendly fire, there it is. Okay.
Oh no.
So he
He's
will.
going for the Marauder heavy mix now, so he might want to switch to pure Ling Bling, but these Widow Mines actually getting whittled down quite a bit by the roaches.
Yeah, the Widow Mines are really.
He loses one there. Is he going to lose another one? No,
Yep.
and Zerg's going Roach Bling. And yeah, there's a drone in the mix.
Ooh, 17 banlings on the way though, and there's a lot of roaches. How many roaches does he actually have on the field now? 30? Ugh.
Oh no, this isn't going to be pretty for the Terran.
One bunker. I think this is going to be it, to be honest. All the marines evaporate. There's not many left. There's literally 1 medevac on the field.
Widow Mine hits, dog. The Widow Mine hits. Oh, but there's too
Oh.
many. Oh, the
There
Manor
goes the
Hatchery.
Manor Hatchery. Going down right at the natural.
I thought we strictly said no BM.
Oh, that's not really a BM. Marines
Okay,
are BM if you
Manor-
consider
Manor
a
Hatchery's
hatchery.
not BM.
It's
And
the
the
spread
reinforced
creep,
wings.
man. The creep's halfway across the map, and you definitely want creep right at your opponent's natural. Sure, it takes 100 seconds more than normal creep spread, but you know.
Okay, so the hive on the way, as well as the fourth being established. A pathogen gland actually, he's actually thinking of transitioning to investors at this point, and third is completely cleaned up. So is the natural. These Flooderlings is just gonna end the game.
Yeah, this has to. GG is called.
GG. Excellent
Satz
game by
takes game
Satz.
number 2.